Hello everyone, this is Starwars Junkie. Just a quick review on my K-2SO, which I got yesterday. First of all, obviously the box. I'm not going to go into detail on the box, guys. I mean, I know that a lot of you collectors, fair enough, you know, you love a good box. And yes, when it comes to selling them, we all reach for the cupboard and make sure that the box is okay. Otherwise, it's hard to sell them on. But for me, for a review, it's a box, guys. Standard, you know, sort of shoe size box, with clamshell inside, but lovely artwork, but a box. Okay, guys. Right, moving on to the accessories. You don't get much with him, but then there's not really much you could get with him. You get the stand, obviously, with the removable. That's actually a removable piece. You can stick it down. It's got a sticky back. You can stick it in situ if you want to. I don't know if I'm going to even use that base or not, because I've actually got one of the like the slotted bases that looks like the Death Star in my cabinet, which I'm using. So I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but it's still a nice base. You get the grenade that he uses in the scene where he throws it behind him and blows up the stormtroopers, and you get the pistol, which he's actually holding already. He has actually got some pretty good articulation. Sorry guys, my shadow's in the way. He has got some pretty good articulation on the fingers. They're all articulated. But yes, you get the gun as well. Right, so yeah, the figure. Very, very nice. Any of you that have seen Rogue One will instantly recognise him. The detail on him is very good. Very, very good in fact. He does appear to have some die-cast parts. This is plastic, definitely. His arms are all plastic, his hands are all plastic, obviously the head plastic, the back's all plastic, but top of the legs plastic, but the knees are definitely die cast, and the legs, the lower legs, they're definitely die cast, as are the ankles, and I believe the feet are as well. Let's have a feel. Hold on guys, let me just have a feel of the feet. I haven't actually felt his feet. No, the feet I think are plastic, but the actual bottom half of the leg and the knees and the ankles are die cast. That, I guess, is to give him a bit of weight where it counts, because you don't want him being top heavy. I mean, he does stand up, as you can see. I would recommend putting him on a stand in your display, because obviously if he does fall, he's quite fragile and he will break. So it's just not worth the risk, really. He does have a light up feature. Hold on, I'll try and do it one-handed. You have to pull his head off. Hold on. There we go. The screw was a bit fiddly getting it out, but it just comes with the one really bright LED light there. I don't know if you can see that. Turn it on now. Whoa, there we go. Nice and bright. And inside he actually has purrs, because these tubes can move. Allowing you to obviously change the direction his eyes are in, which is really cool. So yes, you just slot that on there, and there you go. He has eyes, guys. Really, really cool. Obviously you're not going to display him with the lights on, because they're not going to last very long. But a really, really cool figure. Definitely one I'm happy to add to my Rogue One collection. I'm hoping they're going to bring a Baze out. God knows. If any of you know if Baze is actually getting released, please let me know, because I'm desperate to get a Baze. He looks so cool in the prototypes. You know, but they seem to be a bit sparse with their Rogue One figures. But anyway, so I mean, as I said, guys, it is only a quick review. You know, I mean, anything else I can quickly throw in there? The articulation, I haven't said anything about articulation. Arms is very, very good. The shoulder pads do come down. You can bend his arms right the way up. Elbow articulation great. His arms do actually go 360 degrees. Neck is on a double ball joint, so the actual neck will move up and down, as will the head. Legs are very limited in articulation at the waist. They only go out, you know, not even 20 degrees. But they do come out a whole 90 degrees, and the knees bend. However, on mine, I will warn you, the knees bend fine, and they do actually rotate like this at the above the knee. That one's fine. That one was really stiff. I rotated it, and then I couldn't get it back. and it was really scary. I actually thought I was going to break the figure getting it back. So I've got it back, and I'm not moving it again. I mean, in all fairness, I don't really need to. There's not really many dynamic poses that you're going to have him in that require you to rotate his knee anyway, but I was just obviously checking him over. The feet are double jointed as well, so you can have like the toe at an angle if you so wish. And I believe the feet also pivot outwards a little bit as well. The actual foot will actually come outwards a bit. But again, I can't see many people putting him in a really dynamic pose. The most dynamic pose you'll probably see him in is him holding up a stormtrooper or smashing a couple of guys' heads together or something. But he is just an absolutely cool figure, and stood next to K-2SO or whoever in your display. Obviously, if you actually do ever get a Caspian, or sorry, not Caspian, Cassian, sorry, do apologise, bloody Caspian, what am I talking about? Then he will look pretty cool next to him as well, although he's not one of the figures I'm desperately waiting for, but there you go. Right. Anyway, as I said, guys, it was a quick review because it gets on my nerves when you get these reviews that go on and on and on and on. They drone on about stuff you don't even want to know about. If I have missed anything that you did want to know about, please, by all means, message me and I will answer your question. But it is literally just a quick review. I've had a few people asking me a couple of questions about the die-cast parts and things like that, so I promised them I'd do a quick video about it. All right, guys. Well, this is Star Wars Junkie, and I will speak to you later. Cheers, guys.